Switch Station 32. Today I'm going to do a pickup video, and it's going to be my GameCube edition one. So I was looking through the local buy and sell, and Buddy had a GameCube, and I wanted a GameCube for my collection. I've been looking for the Game Boy adapter for the bottom, and you can find that, but you can't find the disc. So Buddy had this GameCube in a bag full of games. Not just GameCube games, but he had it all on there for 50 bucks, and it was a steal of a deal, so I picked it up, and I'm extremely happy with it. So let's get into this. This is my GameCube pickup video. Came with the GameCube, the purple GameCube, the Game Boy adapter, memory card, which is always handy to have, a controller, and the controller is actually in really good shape. It's not abused at all the buttons feel good, the sticks feel good, everything feels good about this controller. So I'm really happy just to have this and this. Now let's get into the games. It came in this bag here, and I just don't take them out individually and show you guys what it came with. It also came with a handful of Game Boy games with the plastic safety case, so you can tell this guy took care of his games. So this is the first one. Kirby Dream Land. Happy to add that to my collection. Don't have it. I don't have any of the games that came with this. Kid Icarus. Another cool one. The labels are all real nice on these too. It came with Tetris, so I guess I lied. But everybody that had a Game Boy had Tetris. So anytime you find Game Boy games in a bundle, this game's usually in it. And it came with Game Boy Advance games. Spyro 2, Season Flame. And this was in a protective case too. I'm just going to take it out and use it for a Game Boy, my other Game Boy games that are loose. So Super Mario Advance 4 and Super Mario 3. Really cool. I found the guidebook for this game over the summer. I'm going to make a video for that eventually. And Fortress of Fear. Never heard of this one, but I love the label. The label's really cool. It's in mint condition, the label. I really like it. And Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2. Really cool. So yeah, I got a handful of Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance games with this GameCube. And some games too, and I'm really happy about the deal. And everything's in really good shape. And Super Mario Land 2. I guess I have this game too. I didn't realize I do, but I have this one too. So here are the games it came with. Gun. Never played this one. If you guys played it, leave it in a comment. I'd like to know what it's all about. I'm going to try it out. That one wasn't in the greatest shape. Cover's dirty. It has the manual. This got a little bit of a scratch on it, but nothing. It's going to play for sure. Like, you can barely see it. I don't even know if you can see it on camera. Another really good game on the GameCube, Resident Evil 4. This game's mint condition. Like I said, Buddy really took care of his games. Like, the plastic on the outside of this is still shiny. And Resident Evil 4 came with 2 discs on the GameCube. Ocarina of Time. In the Master Quest. Really cool. I don't have this in my collection. I'm a huge Zelda fan, so I love having this in my collection. There's the back. I just wish this sticker wasn't here, but I'll get rid of that. This one's not as in good a shape as Resident Evil 4. As you can see up here, the paper's a little chewed up, but nothing crazy. Still a really good deal for 50 bucks. And manual and disc, both inside. And come with Super Mario Sunshine. Anybody that has a GameCube or had a GameCube, this is one of the games everybody recommends. I never had a GameCube growing up. This is my first one I've actually ever owned, so I'm really excited to play this game. I've always wanted to play this game, so I'm really happy to have it in my collection. My little fellow's been playing it. He really enjoys it. There's the back. And there's the case and disc. And like I said, all these games are in mint condition. But this is why I bought this. I've wanted a GameCube forever, but I wanted to find one when I bought it that came with the Game Boy adapter on the bottom. But to play the Game Boy adapter, you have to have the disc. And the Game Boy adapter and the disc, for anybody looking to get into one and don't know about this, you need the disc to play these games on the TV. And if you don't have the disc, it won't work. So the disc is the hard part to find. To find one of these adapters with this is only about 20 bucks. To find one of these in Canada with the disc is about 170. So it makes a huge difference. Just this and the disc is about 170 bucks to buy retail in Canada. That's without the Gamecube, the controller, and any of these games. So to find all this and the memory card, to find all this for 50 bucks is a really, really good deal. As you can see, it's in its case and it's in mint condition, not a scratch on this. So happy to have this in my collection. If you don't have this little disc and you want to play Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance games on the TV, the Retron 5 is probably your best offer. The Retron 5 is probably the best thing you're going to find to play them on the TV as of this moment. Now Analog is making a new machine that's going to play these all on the TV in HD, just like they did with the Super NT and the Sega one. And everybody's excited for that, and it's going to also be able to play them in handheld too, but it's going to have an adapter kind of like the Switch to play them on the TV. So that's really cool. A lot of people are looking forward to that. But I'm super happy to have this disc. I've been looking for this disc forever, and I finally got one, and I got a big bundle with it. I would pay 50 bucks just for the disc. But to get all these games in the disc and the adapter for 50 bucks is a really good deal. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That'll be Switch Station 32. And if you guys liked it, leave it a like and a subscribe. It really helps the channel grow.